You can learn a lot about yourself in middle school. Take Paige Dement. She never thought about competing in track and field until her physical education teacher at Pickawaxen Middle School encouraged her to try out.
Shot put, it came easy to me. Discus, I came in 9th grade and said, nah, I can't throw the discus, no way.
She came to me as a pretty good thrower as a freshman, and she's just listened. We've worked very, very hard. Her work ethic is very good, and if I asked her to do something, it was done.
Paige's natural ability, coupled with a relentless work ethic, has made her one of the best throwers in the state. She has finished in the top 3, throwing the discus in the past 3 state championships. It's an impressive accomplishment, but Paige Dement is best known for throwing the shot put. She won the state title in 2011 and defended it last year.
I think last year was even better because they were all saying she could not do it. And you know, it's pretty hard to compete when people are down on you all the time.
Thomas Johnson was 4A my sophomore year, and then they dropped down 3A last year. So it was just, you know, them against us, you know, saying, well, you can't beat the spin with a glide. It's kind of indescribable. You know, like, it doesn't really hit me right then when I won.
This year's attempt at a three-peat hit a snag early in the season. Paige had inflammation in her shoulder. She has competed in every meet, but has not been able to practice as often as she would like. Paige has had to quell some of her competitiveness, but she has learned a valuable life lesson.
Don't take it for granted. You know, everyone hates practice sometimes, but it's something now I can't get back. It's, you know, my high school, I have 2 weeks left, and then I'm, you know, off the summer and then college next, so it's something I just can't get back.
The seniors' defining moment this year may have come at the SMAC championship. On May 9th, Paige struggled throwing the discus. She had a number of scratches to the point she might not qualify for the championship round. Frustration was mounting.
Mentally, I was all over the place. I've never scratched, you know, that many in a row. I scratched my first 2 and then had to end up doing a standing in the preliminary round to get into the finals. I walked in the circle, I looked over at my teammates, and that was the first time I smiled that whole time.
What happened next was like a scene out of the movie The Natural. Paige made a great throw, a championship-winning throw, to take home the SMAC championship in the girls' discus. 2 days later, Miss Dement won the SMAC championship in the girls' shot put. Paige credits her teammates for picking her up when she needed them most.
It means a lot. It really does. To have someone you know, basically like a second family, who is, you know, going to be there. They didn't, you know, I scratched 3 out of my 6 throws, and they didn't, you know, you don't have a chance. You don't have a chance. They're still there.
It is one of the many reasons Paige loves Plata High School. She has also played soccer and basketball for her school while holding down a 3.75 grade point average. After graduation, Paige will head to Towson University and compete on the track and field team on a partial scholarship. She believes her teachers at La Plata have done a good job preparing her for the next step.
They teach you a lot here. You know, there's a lot of smart kids and a lot of good teachers that, you know, that's why the students are smart, because it reflects off of what the teachers teach them.
At this year's state championship meet, Paige came in second throwing the shot put and the discus. Some may look at it as a disappointment, but not Paige. She gave it her best shot, and that is what really matters.
I'm not necessarily, you know, satisfied with 2. Of course, I would love to defend it, but if it's not meant to be, then it doesn't happen. I have to be satisfied with what happens.